But a couple of things, sort of things going on in pop culture that we thought we would mention. One is we would be remiss if we did not at least pay homage to this week being the celebration of Star Wars Day. May 4th, May the 4th be with you. That's just yesterday as of we're recording this podcast. And I don't know. Star Wars is cool. I like Star Wars. I think we should we should celebrate Star Wars. Apparently, other people like Star Wars too, because I did find an article that was just sort of talking about like the impact, the ongoing impact of Star Wars, because it seems like Star Wars needs some good press. Like some of the enthusiasm, a lot of the recent Star Wars stuff. My fandom has definitely petered out a little bit with some of the more modern Star Wars. But in 2025, last year, there were 33 billion minutes of Star Wars
Jeez,
content that was watched. So definitely still having an impact.
that's
Were you a Star Wars
crazy.
kid? Are you? I feel like you're maybe too young to be a Star Wars kid.
I was more of a Harry Potter kid. I liked Star Wars, but I mean, I knew all of the spoilers going into watching it, so I think that had a bit of an impact. But I started watching Andor actually a couple years ago, and I was like, oh, this is fine. But then I like picked it up again last year, and I was like, this is really, it's such a good show. I know you don't like the new stuff, but that one, I haven't,
Yeah, I
they
do
took
like.
it
I
off
don't.
Hulu, so I can't watch it anymore,
Oh,
but it
I
was
don't think
good.
Andor is a great Star Wars show. I just think it's a good show. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
capture
yeah.
that spirit of Star Wars for me.
That makes sense.
But I think it's one of the best made Star Wars, at
Yeah.
least in the last in recent years. What else? Anything that you've noticed sort of going on in pop culture that's caught your
Yeah.
attention?
Well, there was an update on Narnia, which,
Mm.
okay, I'm not super excited about that they're making the Narnia adaptation in general. Especially, I don't know, yeah. But especially because C.S. Lewis was like, never make this into a
Mhm.
movie. I think he said that. But I'm super excited because Netflix is the one I think that's distributing Narnia. And, we've talked about before Ted Sarandis, like, trying to single-handedly destroy theaters. But Narnia is getting like an exclusive theatrical run. Like originally it was supposed to be only a 2-week run from Thanksgiving to Christmas this year, which like it feels soon. That's crazy that that's this year. But a cast member got hurt and that pushed production a little bit. And so now Narnia is getting a 49-day run in February, which is huge for a Netflix show. Because before, they were just releasing them in theaters just so they would be, like, eligible for awards. And so they'd be in theaters, like, Wake Up Dead Man and I think the Peaky Blinders movie were in theaters for, like, only a week or two. But now it's like, maybe they want to support theaters now, Maybe there's
So here,
changing a little bit.
to be if you're the good cop, I can come in as the bad cop and say that I mean I'm with you. I think I'm all for having this in theaters, having Netflix things on theaters. My cynical take is that everything I've heard about this adaptation so far has
Yeah.
like sucked every drop of
Yeah.
enthusiasm, that I feel like this movie is going to come to theaters and everyone's going to hate it, and the like Christians are not going to like what they
Yeah.
did with it. Everyone else doesn't have the attachment, and it's going to do terrible in theaters, and then they're going to be like, see, I guess we don't people
Well,
don't want to
didn't
go to the movie theater. They just want it on
That's
Netflix,
true.
and it
Didn't
will
the original like movie adaptation do poorly as well? Like
no,
they just haven't.
the first one did good. I think the
But
first
then the
movie,
rest kind of went
yeah, they
downhill.
got progressively less exciting. The
Yeah,
first one is
unless
really good. I
yeah.
think some of it too is just the Narnia, the movie is like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is the one that everyone knows.
Yeah.
Like that's sort of the big story, and the other ones just I don't know. Like a lot of people have only read that, like haven't read
Mhm.
all the other ones, and so I think I don't know. I think they're is somewhat expected, and the adaptation is not for The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's for The Magician's Nephew, which I don't think
They
has ever
haven't
been
made
adapted.
that. No. I don't
I don't
think
know if
so.
I don't even think they did it with the old ones. Kind of like the
No, they did.
prequel, one of the the least fun of the books. So I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. I always hope for the best for movies. And but I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical that this will be good. Which actually
Me as well.
I don't know if it was intentional, but you actually segued into our into our talk on adaptations.